If you are over 65, you are likely paying thousands of dollars in annual fees that you have no legal obligation to buy. Corporate compliance departments track exactly who qualifies for fee waivers, and their internal policies grant them the authority to stop these charges immediately. However, they rely on passive, automated billing systems that never alert the customer to their own eligibility. Mainstream exemptions exist within the same standard documents that authorize your monthly utility bills, your property taxes, and your bank maintenance fees. Failing to claim these published reductions causes the average American senior to lose between $3,400 and $9,200 every single year. The burden of stopping this drain rests entirely on you. Unless you initiate a specific targeted action, these institutions will continue to collect your money indefinitely. You can halt these charges with a single 7-word inquiry. I am over 65. What am I exempt from? This sentence functions as a formal trigger. On a recorded line or at a service counter, it forces an organization to evaluate your account for waiver eligibility and disclose the savings options they otherwise keep quiet. Local government is a primary example. Your county assessor already has access to your birth date and knows you qualify for a reduction, yet they wait for you to submit a manual application. A senior homestead exemption or an assessment freeze can reduce property tax bills by thousands of dollars annually, regardless of your home's total value. The property tax system is structured to maximize revenue by assuming the homeowner is unaware of their own eligibility. This same pattern exists in federal health care. Programs like the Medicare Savings Program eliminate Part B premiums, and recent legislation established a $2,000 annual out-of-pocket cap on covered prescription drugs. Even with this cap established by law, pharmacy point-of-sale systems frequently fail to apply it in real time. This lag often results in seniors being charged co-payments for medications that should cost them $0. To bypass these software errors, you must call your Medicare Part D provider every autumn and demand your current year-to-date out-of-pocket total to ensure you aren't being overcharged. The private sector follows the same blueprint. Utility companies manage senior discount programs that they rarely advertised, and national banks apply monthly maintenance fees to standard checking accounts. Banks quietly drain between $59 and $300 a year from accounts held by long-term customers. These fees vanish the moment a senior requests a transition to a senior tier account. Branch staff are generally incentivized to open new accounts rather than migrate existing customers to fee-free options, so they rarely volunteer this information. Across the public and private sector, the mechanism is the same. Institutions extract maximum revenue by relying on the customer's silence. Consider the case of a senior in Hamilton County, Ohio, who paid full property taxes for 8 years after he became eligible for a reduction. Despite receiving his annual assessment every year, the county never attached a notice informing him that he qualified for the senior homestead exemption. By the time he discovered the exemption from a neighbor, he had overpaid the county a total of $24,800. Internal industry data suggests this is a widespread phenomenon. For every one senior who calls and asks the question, 9 others continue to pay in silence. Organizations build their revenue models around these 9 people, expecting them to continue paying full price indefinitely because they don't know they have another option. These systems profit from the simple fact that most people never think to ask why they are paying. Take out a pen and list every institution currently collecting money from you. Start with your county assessor, your Medicare Part D plan, your electric and gas utilities, and your bank. Call each one and use the 7-word inquiry to trigger a compliance review of your account. You can enforce these rights without hiring an attorney or a financial advisor. A single phone call forces the institution to provide the answers they already have on file. Contact these institutions today. Reclaiming the money you legally own requires you to break the silence and ask the question.